Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards, and it is the second anniversary since the game's release 2 years ago, which means that I have also been playing the game for that long. I remember I found out about it just before it was released, and I pre-registered for it and then downloaded the day that it came out, and then I've been playing it ever since. And, you know, it's been pretty fun. The game has come a long way since those days. A lot of big changes, a lot of new content, and not just the number of cards that have been released, which is a massive amount, but also the new game modes, new visual effects, all kinds of things. I might talk about that a little bit more later on, but yeah, this week there is a big event, which we'll see lots of giveaways, and a competition, which we can look at over here, and hopefully a new kind of campaign, maybe another one of those special campaigns. They haven't said anything about that, but that would be a worthy event for this anniversary. Right here is a Caption Contest that they're doing where you have a chance to win Eisenhorn and 3,000 coins. Only a handful of people will be winning this, I'm guessing, so the odds are not good. But instead of it just being randomly decided who wins this, it is a competition, a contest where you can submit entries consisting of screenshots, I guess, that you've taken during this event, along with a caption, and then they'll be judging them based on the 4 categories of creativity, storytelling, humor, and lore accuracy. They'll decide the winners on Monday, August 16th, and so yeah, I will definitely be submitting something to this. I think only one submission is allowed per person. I got a few ideas, but I think I'll wait a little bit and see what kind of stuff other people are submitting before I finalize my own idea and submit it. But yeah, if you are into the game and would like to participate, definitely take a look at this. This is in the in-game forum, is where I'm looking at it right now, but it's also on their Facebook page and on the developer blog. Alright, and then finally we've got the first campaign. I think it's a short 2-day campaign where we're playing as Grey Knights against the forces of Chaos. And that is actually the old card of Castellan Crow, but he actually got a new model. So we can take a look at that. Let's go to the campaign tab. It just started. We can get a new Grey Knights Terminator as the new card in the mission rewards. And then let's go over to the collection. Where is it? Let's see, Space Marines. So yeah, this is the new model released by Games Workshop, and there's a version with or without the helmet. I prefer the one with the helmet. I think it looks pretty good. The old model looks just fine, I think, but this one is a little more dynamic. He's still only level 4 for me, so not the strongest, but Grey Knights are pretty fun to play as. So yeah, over in the shop we are kicking off the anniversary rewards. I'm assuming there's going to be rewards every day. That's what they've usually done for big events like this. And right here we've got one free pack consisting of 26 cards with 1 guaranteed legendary and 200 coins. You can get the exact same thing for another 500 plasma. I don't think that's really worth it, but free pack, definitely worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and claim that. Alright, so let's see what we get here. 200 coins is always nice, and I'm guessing a bunch of common cards that most of which I probably will not really use. At this point, I have so many copies of a lot of these cards, like hundreds of copies, but I just don't have the coins to upgrade them, so not a whole lot of use, but still, free cards are always nice. And the guaranteed legendary is the Incarn. I also got a copy of the Calixtus Assassin. That's a pretty nice one. Yeah, this one I have at level 4. Not bad. Now, as for what has changed in the game over the past 2 years, I remember when I first started playing, there was actually no ranked mode at all. It was only casual mode and campaigns. Ranked mode came out a little bit later, and with it all of the rewards, both the gradual tiered rewards that you earn as you progress, as well as the end of season rewards. So that came out a little bit after I started playing. And then, let's see, clans came out a while later, and it was teased for a long time as well. Like this tab, the clans tab was here for ages, with nothing in it except a coming soon sign. Became pretty infamous, but finally, when they released clans, that was pretty fun. Just seeing all of the creative teams that players came up with. And honestly, there's not a whole lot you can do within the clans, but then they did add the incentive of dedications, where you can earn more cards for the faction of your choice. So that was a nice addition to the game. Speeds up the progression a little bit more. And there's also the PvP mode that they released. I know a lot of new players to the game are confused because they think they're actually playing against other players live, but really they're always playing against the AI. Well, in the clans, you can have friendly battles with your teammates, which are not the most exciting in my opinion, but it is a good way to test out your strategy, and you do have to play differently than you do against the AI. Let's see what else. They also came out with the card shop. That was a more recent addition, where you can buy individual cards that refreshes every day. They also decreased the cost of upgrading in general, the amount of coins it takes, so that was a nice quality of life change. They've come out with a lot of new visual effects. If you look at some of my oldest videos that I've uploaded to this channel, you can see what the game used to look like. Even things like how damage and healing was displayed, that looked different back in the day. And all of the visual effects, pretty much all of the ones that you see for the traits and the special rules, and none of those were there at the beginning. So the game doesn't have the most groundbreaking visuals, to be sure, but it has come a long way, and it definitely looks a lot better than it used to. Let's see what else has come out. Obviously, the card collection. The number of cards in the game has increased drastically because they've pretty much released new cards almost every week, many times multiple cards in the same week. And some players do complain about that, saying that the card pool is too big, it's too bloated, but for a collector like me, I've really enjoyed collecting all these cards. I mean, it's one of the main reasons that I've continued to play the game for as long as I have, because every week there's new content, and it's always fun to see what new cards they come out with. So that's one thing I really enjoy about the game. I definitely like how you can see the actual models used in the tabletop game. That's one major difference that this game has with a lot of the other Warhammer games out there. And I also just like the simplicity of the game. The gameplay, it's pretty intuitive, it's easy to get into, but it does take a lot of strategy. There's a lot of variety and a lot of options. So really the gameplay, the play style is really very much my type of game. And I'm sure there are a lot of other things that have come out that I am forgetting, but I'd like to hear what your experience has been with this game. How long have you been playing Warhammer Combat Cards, and how did you first hear about it? And what has your experience been? Are there any things that you would like to see added to the game? And how long do you see yourself playing this in the future? I honestly don't know for myself, but that 2 years, I'm actually amazed that it's already been 2 years. Like, it's flown by. Not just because of this game, of course. I mean, a lot has happened in the past 2 years, but yeah, Warhammer Combat Cards, it's done pretty good in my book. So let me know what you think in the comments, and keep an eye out for future videos. I'll definitely be uploading more from this anniversary week. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.